In the world of business right now, there is a lot of talk around how to demonstrate, how to package, how to deliver your value proposition. Something to never forget is that your value is only valuable where it is both appreciated and appreciating. What does that mean? It means that just because you think something is valuable doesn't mean it's necessarily valuable towards the other person. So we have to add specificity to help somebody realize that we know them. What do I mean by appreciating? I mean the value you provide appreciates over time, so what you do for somebody today is worth more for them tomorrow or next month or next year or at some point in time in the future. Yes, this is all easier to say, Phil, but how does it play out in the real world? You want people to see that you're worth it and some. You want people to understand that what you're charging is definitely worth every dime and maybe a little more. The missing ingredient from most people's value proposition is empathy. It's understanding enough about the other person so what that you can do is that you can get your message towards their moment. This is all sounding a little woo-woo still, so how do we make it practical? How do you turn this into something you can really use? Well, for your value to be appreciated, the best place to often start is by answering just two simple questions. The first question is this, is who are the people you are looking to help? The second question is what are the problems or challenges you're looking to help those people overcome? Now they sound like simple or easy to answer questions. They're not when you give it enough thoughtful thought. Because I ask people this question all the time and they say things like, oh, I'm looking to help the people in my local community and I'm looking for the people that want to buy blank. I'm like, that's not the point. I know that you can help a lot of people overcome a lot of challenges, but if you go out and suggest that you're for everyone, what you actually are in as crowded a marketplace like the one we're in right now is you're for nobody. When looking to open a tin of beans, you're not looking for a Swiss Army knife. You're looking for a tin opener, a can opener, right? Like that's what we're looking for, is something specific to help deliver the job. So my invitation to you firstly is to explore those two questions with a little more specificity. Who are the people you're looking to help? Now, I've been doing a huge amount of work inside the real estate industry right now. And when working with leaders and dynamic sales professionals in the real estate industry, what we often look to be able to do is to help them get super specific with the people they're looking to help. See, they might be looking to help first-time buyers that are currently in a rental. They might be looking to help people that are relocating to the area for their workplace. They might be looking to help a family that is bursting at the seams in their existing home and wants to move up into something new. But the more you start to add specificity, the easier it is to then answer the second question, which is what are the problems that you're looking to help those people overcome? See, once you have people and problems, you can start to create a number of I help X achieve Y statements. I help first-time buyers understand more about the neighborhoods so they can decide where they might want to buy their first home. I help first-time buyers understand the lending process so they can pick the right financial product that can support their long-term ambition. You see what I'm saying here? Is you could write a plethora of I help X achieve Y statements and start to realize that your value proposition isn't a one-size-fits-all. I think of it like a diamond. A diamond is valuable to a lot of people in a lot of ways. But perhaps one of the most overlooked reasons that a diamond has so much beauty and is seen as so valuable, like many gemstones, is its facets. It isn't polished, its facets are polished. And you get to see the value in each of those facets sparkling back at you when the light is shined on them. What are the facets inside your business? What are the facets inside your operation that you need to polish a little so people can see are truly worth what it is that you're looking for them to be worth? That's the question to be able to ask. Once you've got people and problems and you've got I help X achieve Y statements nailed and locked in, you can start to understand and demonstrate further empathy through the way that you show up for those people. Because there's a button that lives inside the mind of every decision maker on the planet. And that button is what I call the show me that you know me button. The second you trigger the show me that you know me button, you start to elevate trust. This is important for a number of reasons. The biggest reason this is important is that what people are starting to realize is that you are more helpful to them when you understand the problems they're trying to overcome. See, when you show somebody you understand their problem, they'll trust you with a solution. When you try sell somebody on your solution, they'll often say that that's not the problem. So now that you've got your people, you've got your problems, You understand all the facets. You've polished those facets. There are some very specific items that you can add towards your value proposition that show the other person you understand their problem and that you're the right fit for them in this scenario. And most of these things fall into one of four areas. The first is that you can demonstrate to them that you're going to make them or save them money. The second is that you're going to make them or save them time. The third is that you are in some way going to help them mitigate risk. And outside risk, the fourth area that's going to add to the value that you provide is how you help that person elevate their status for my American friends. What we're then being able to do is get very specific bullets into your value proposition. See, if we stick with a real estate example, you being able to say to somebody that you can help view homes for them on their behalf, saving them time in their weekends that they could spend with their family, is highly valuable to somebody who is looking to buy from out of state, and highly valuable to somebody who has a busy and stretched life with multiple dynamics, and potentially could be more valuable to a move-up buyer than somebody who has already found the home that they're looking for and would like you just to be able to represent them. That is way more valuable to the move-up buyer than it is to an investor. Look at the money situation. Are there situations where people would work with you, would either see an uptick in how much money they keep in their pocket, or they'd see an uptick in how much money you put in their pocket? Chances are there are things that you do that directly link towards money made or money saved. How well you are communicating that to other people will help them realize just how valuable you are. Now, if it isn't time saving or time making or money saving, it's this mitigation of risk. This is the easiest area for you to be able to showcase expertise, is helping people realize that by them working with you, you help them reduce the risk. Staying true to the real estate scenario, think about a number of the things that a professional realtor can do to help you mitigate risk. Well, their knowledge and awareness of what happens in the home appraisal process, and their knowledge and awareness of what happens in an inspection and the details that could be wrong with a house that could cost you money long after closing, that is highly valuable, that could stop you from perhaps buying something at a price point that is beyond what it should be. Your ability to be able to negotiate terms at a more agreeable rate is highly valuable towards others. Where else are there areas that you could mitigate risk? Well, your process in getting somebody from offer to the closing table helps them to be able to have confidence that you're the right person for the job. Your ability to be able to help them post-closing and to deliver services that they may need at the move-in process or that help them turn the house into a home are all areas that mitigate risk, because they are unanswered questions that exist in their mind right now that when you answer those questions today, they realize you're going to make their life easier. You're going to hit the easy button. You're going to be the safe choice. You deliver certainty. See, if you can deliver time saving or time making, money saving or money making, and deliver certainty by mitigating risk, it's far easier for somebody to see that you're worth it. And then finally, build narrative around how you help somebody elevate their status by working with you. There's a reason that people buy Prada and Gucci. It's because of the story they tell themselves about themselves as a result of the fact they follow those brands. Same is true in your line of work. What story do people tell themselves about themselves because of the fact they chose to work with you? All of this is brand. All of this is alignment. So what does this mean in summary? It means that building your value proposition is important. The missing ingredient is empathy. Empathy is about hitting the show me that you know me button. Give yourself the time to ask 2 questions. Who are the people you're looking to help and what are the problems you're looking to solve for them? Get hyper-specific. Hyper-specific. And once you've got an army of people you're looking to help and a plethora of problems you know you can help them solve, then build a barrage of I help X achieve Y statements so you can elegantly talk about the people you're helping and the problems you're solving. And then when you're adding more texture to your value proposition, think about those 4 areas that truly are valuable to those people. The money you're going to help make them or save them, the time that you're going to help make them or save them, the risk that you're going to help mitigate on their behalf, and how their status is improved as a result of working with you. And what you'll then have is a value proposition that moves you into the ultimate position, a marketplace of one We're not where somebody wants to work with someone like you. They want to work with you, and only you. Hope that was helpful. If it was, please share something you've taken from it in the comments. Look forward to seeing you again soon.